My name is Aji, and today I'm bringing you the 12th and final episode of our Road to Champion League series. In the last episode, we played 10 games on the Middle Eastern servers, with the expectation of getting some easier lobbies due to less strict skill-based matchmaking, which turned out to be a good decision, as we gained 500 points and even won a game, despite playing on high ping. This has left me within touching distance of reaching Champion League, and with the season ending very soon, this is our last chance of making it there, so the pressure is really on. We've got 10 games left to gain almost 500 points, but can we do it? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, let's jump straight into the gameplay. Seeing as I was so successful during the last episode, I've once again decided to play on the Middle Eastern servers. I'm playing on much higher ping than normal, which obviously isn't ideal, but with the player count being smaller on these servers, the skill-based matchmaking isn't as tight, leading to slightly easier lobbies. And for some reason, everyone just plays arena like pubs and just goes for kills, meaning I should be able to get easy placement points once again. Game 1 starts off well, as I'm able to take advantage of a player dropping late, allowing me to get a free kill. As per usual, once I've gotten plenty of materials, I spend the rest of the match hiding in a building, hoping to stay here and wait until I've reached the top 25. However, I suddenly hear the sound of someone moving around nearby. I don't want to fight right now, not when I'm so close to placement points, but I don't have a choice. I know he's going to take my wall due to my ping, so I decide to play it aggressively.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
Let's not talk about my aim there, alright? Just let's not talk about it. In game 2, I'm able to actually get some placement points this time around, with me making it to top 15 unchallenged. I head towards a bush, hoping to chill inside until the next circle, but there's already a player there. I don't enjoy build fighting on this ping, but with my loot looking so good, and me already getting plenty of placement points this match, I'm down to fight, although it doesn't quite go to plan.
What?
God damn it. In the next game, I'm back landing at the beach huts, which has given me a lot of joy throughout this series. However, as I've risen up the divisions, it's gotten increasingly more contested, and this is yet another one of those occasions. I'm out of mats, so I've just got to rely on hitting my shots.
Oh.
Winning early game fights is essential, as if I did, then I'd have a good chance of making it to the endgame, just by letting everyone else in the lobby fight and die off, which is exactly what happens in this game. Now, there are somehow only 2 other players left. This could be one of the easiest wins I've ever had, or at least it would have been, seeing as I was pushed by one of the final players and quickly sent back to the lobby.
Oh, you just... Who are you?
The game after, I found my drop contested once again, except this time, there are 2 players there, and not only do they both land before me, but I found myself sandwiched between the 2 of them.
Fuck. Wait, why is everyone landing there?
So we're 5 games in now, and we've still not really made any progress. I've not got many games left, so if I want to get to 6,000 points, then I need to start doing better, and it needs to happen quickly. However, unsurprisingly, my drop is contested yet again. A blue tack is the perfect early game weapon, but if you miss your shots, then you're still gonna die.
Oh my god.
Right, so by this point, I'd fully tilted. Losing a close range fight when I had a blue tack versus a guy with only an assault rifle was the tipping point. My head had completely gone, and it wasn't going to come back anytime soon. So I decided to take a couple days off from playing, meaning I'd be able to come back feeling calmer and hopefully do better in my final 5 games. In my first game back, I'm able to get placement points for coming top 25, which is the bare minimum I need to be getting each game if I'm going to get to 6,000 points. And whilst heading to the circle, I spot a player up ahead. I don't want to fight this, not on this ping, but he's seen me and I'm forced to fight. I'm really not enjoying this. The build delay is making me really uncomfortable, so I decide to just launch away.
What fucking move?
This glider glitch is definitely not what I need right now, but I am able to get away without taking too much damage, and my opponent loses track of me. Running away from fights isn't the way I like to play, but I can't afford to die, which is always likely when I'm playing on this ping, and because of this decision, I'm able to get more placement points, so I can now consider this match a success. When I see a player land just ahead of me, I see this as a perfect opportunity to get some free tags. I don't break the player's shield, but I damage them enough for me to push in aggressively.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Wow.
This is why I don't fight people. In Game 7, for the first time in a while, I've actually got the beach huts all to myself. And even better, I've got the circle. I could look all around for some better loot, but I can work with this, so I decide to just chill and wait until I'm forced to move. Eventually, a player decides to come my way, and I go for a surprise attack.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did I just stand on that player's head? What? The field of view made that fight really awkward, but I still got the job done. I'm able to reach top 5, and for once, I'm actually able to make it to the moving circle stage. I'd forgotten what that was like. I've still got a decent amount of materials left, so I'll soon start to think about going for height. And eventually, I do. But the player on height already isn't about to let it go that easily.
Wow. Okay.
In the next game, I'm once again able to make top 25 before I run into anyone. Having just made it out of the storm, I'm looking to find some white heals to get me back to 100. It's not a medkit, but bandages will do. Once I put them on, a player decides to push me, with the fight reaching an interesting conclusion.
Oh, dickhead.
It would have been nice to kill the player myself, but I'm happy to still be alive, as it allows me to make top 15. This is great. I'm finally starting to get some momentum. It won't be easy, but if I can do the same in the rest of my games, then there is a chance that I'll be able to reach champs. Having used a lot of my materials just getting to the circle, I'm now running desperately low. If I had a launch pad, then getting to the circle wouldn't be an issue, but as I'm going to have to run there, I don't have enough materials to protect me from incoming fire, so I decide to go for the player underneath me, as if I kill them, then I can take the materials, or at least, that was the plan. So heading into the penultimate game, I knew I'd need 2 massive games if I was going to reach champs, so the pressure was definitely on. My last few games have gone quite well. It's just a shame that I had such a bad start to the episode, as it's left me with a lot to do now. But hey, there's still a chance I can do it. I've just got to remain optimistic and keep calm. Whilst heading to the circle, I see 2 players fighting up ahead. In this situation, I'd usually just avoid them and go for placement, but they've built up really high and it's not secure. That's one of them down, but one of them survived the fall. With me almost breaking this player's shield, I decide to push him. Even though I'm playing on high ping, I'm always going to feel confident when holding a gold tack. It's probably my favourite weapon in the game, unless you count the mythic weapons of course. In this fight, I keep my building to a minimum, and instead rely on just hitting my shots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm able to reach top 5 with little hassle, which gives my points total a healthy boost. So I decide to push this nearby player.
Loom!
Loom definitely wasn't on my side there, and what makes matters worse is that they've got the grappler.
Oh my god. Yes.
What the hell? Look at this loot! A mythic scar, drum gun, and the grappler? And look at how many launch pads I've got. I must be dreaming. This is the definition of god loot. There are only 2 other players left. I might be playing on high ping, but I've got everything I need to go on and win this match. I've just got to keep calm and play it smart. A player launches towards me, but I'm not going to let them get the high ground. So I build up, where I spot the other player. Oh my god, what is going on? Am I actually about to win another game on the Middle Eastern servers? I've got high ground, and I'm not going to let the final player take it from me. I just need to play this patiently and take my time. By being up high, I'm in a really good position, as it makes it difficult for my opponent to hit me, but I've got to keep aware of what my opponent is doing, as if he shoots me out, then I'll die to fall damage. I double layer with hard builds for as long as I can, as this will make it really difficult for my opponent to shoot me out. But naturally, this uses up a lot of my materials really quickly. My opponent knocks me down, but I don't take any fall damage, and I'm able to keep high ground, although I'm almost out of builds. But can I do it? Can I get the win and push myself within touching distance of champs?
Yo, no way.
Get in! I can't believe I've actually won it. I know I had amazing loot, but I'm still really happy with how I played that. And it means we finished the match on 5,950 points. Just 50 points away from reaching champs. So heading into the final match, I knew that a decent performance would allow me to reach my goal. Something that I didn't think was possible just a few games ago. I need 90 points to reach champs, which definitely won't be easy, but it's certainly doable. If I come top 15, then that'll give me all the points I need. So all I want to do is avoid players for as long as possible and get those free placement points. In these last few games, I've been landing at a new spot at the northeast of the map, just to the right of Craggy, and it's a really good spot as there are quite a few chests at these houses and it's always uncontested, or at least that's what I thought, as I suddenly hear the sound of someone dropping there incredibly late.
Thank you.
I'm able to reach top 25 unchallenged, which puts us just 10 points away from reaching champs. Is this really about to happen? I can't lose this now. And in the end, could there be a more fitting way for me to reach Champion League than hiding in a house in the orchard, which has been a frequent drop throughout this series? I just need 2 more players to die now, and I'm there. Come on. A player goes down. Now it's just 1. It's gonna happen any second now. Please.
Let's go.
I might not sound that excited, but trust me, I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe I've done it. I really didn't think it was going to happen, especially when I rage quit halfway through this episode, but somehow it has, and I'm absolutely delighted. But before I reflect on the series as a whole, I want to finish this match out strongly. Later that game, I decide to go for a care drop, and I'd really like a scar, but as soon as I open it, a player decides to push me. My opponent pushed in so confidently, as though he expected to kill me, but I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh my god. Bitch. Get off me.
Well, we couldn't finish the series without at least one, and for the second game running, I found myself with the mythical scar and the grappler. Could I be about to win back-to-back games? When I started this series, I did hope that I'd be able to reach Champion League, but I had no idea how tough it was going to be. Ever since I hit Division 7, it started to get really hard. There were so many good players in every single lobby, What this meant is that almost every single fight was tough. But you know what? I've had a lot of fun with this series. It's felt a lot different to playing pubs, way more intense, as there was actually something on the line. In the endgames, whilst being stressful, were amazing compared to the snorefest of pubs. I learned a lot about endgames throughout this series. Naturally, my endgame play still isn't perfect, but I definitely think I've improved.
Oh, come on.
Anytime that I got a kill or won a game, it felt really satisfying, especially in comparison to pubs, where if I don't get at least a 7 kill win, then I'll feel pretty much nothing. The only thing that I've not enjoyed during this series was that I couldn't try to get high kill games, like I would when playing pubs. I missed just going for fights. Granted, I could have, but I didn't think it was worth the risk, as there are plenty of great players in Arena who would be able to kill me, and I didn't want to lose points.
Oh, come on, let me have one.
There are only 2 other players left, and I've got everything I need to win this match. I launched to the circle, hoping to position myself on the high ground, but a player jumps on top of me and starts trying to fight me. With the storm on my back, I don't want to be fighting here, as if we do, then we'll both die to the storm and give the other remaining player a free win. All I'm trying to do is just get to the circle, but this player is still on top of me, so I try to get some distance between us. And because I'm so distracted by this player who's pushing me, I'm completely oblivious to the fact that the other final player has gone down, which has left me 1v1.
Oh shit.
But can I do it? Can I win back-to-back games for the first time in this series?
Oh, 1v1. I was 1v1!
God damn it. If I knew I was 1v1, I'd have played that differently. Ah well, who cares? We just reached Champion League. Get in. So there we have the end of the episode, and the end of the series. We weren't able to end on a win, but we still had a good game, and did what was needed. I've had a lot of fun throughout this series, and I hope you've had fun watching it too. We started the series on 0 points in the Open League, and we've ended the series on 6,070 points in Champion League, so we've achieved exactly what we set out for. Over the course of the series, I managed to get 3 wins in Arena, 1 win in a Hype Night, and most importantly, we got 9 on the bitch count, so it's been a big success. However, in the next season, I'm going to be taking a break from playing Arena. I need some time to just relax when playing Fortnite. I've been sweating it out for way too long. I'm thinking of bringing back the You'll Never Guess What Happened series, where I play 20 games and try to get a win, whilst doing different challenges. But my part is done. Now, it's over to you. I'd love to know what you thought about this series. Have you enjoyed it? And would you want it to come back in the future? If there's a demand for it, then I'll bring it back for Season 4. Any sort of feedback would be greatly appreciated, like always, as it gives me the motivation to keep making the videos. Regardless of whether it's positive or negative feedback, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to support me as a content creator, then feel free to use my creator code, which is on the screen now. So anytime you buy something in the item shop and use my code, it will go directly towards supporting the channel, which would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.